Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Welcome to another video of the Destiny 2 tower build in Minecraft. We are well underway. Matter of fact, we're so underway that I think most of the tower is actually done. And in today's video, we are going to be covering the one little section that was kind of left a bit. It was abandoned. It was not forgotten. It was just, this side got boring. I did spend a lot of time on this side originally, and unfortunately the hangar side of the tower build wasn't really that exciting. Let's be honest. It was pretty big. It was big. It's a big open room. There's not too much, detailing that is in this area, but we are back. So as you can see, we are now focusing on the roof of this giant hole. So this was the area that led you from the tower, so where you actually spawned, through to the hangar. So this is the top of that. There's also a little section in between where after kind of Archie's room, you get to that little section a bit, and then there's just like random small storage areas at the back. So we're gonna do that as well, I think, in this video actually. So funny story. I recorded probably about 2-3 hours worth of content for this part. So part 14 we are at, and it ended up being broken into 3 videos. So I was able to get 3 videos out of this. So part 14, 15 and 16 is pretty much set in terms of what kind of content I'm doing. Now when I was editing it, I did, and when I got to part 14, I'm editing part 14, it felt a little short. It was about 6 minutes. And I felt like I didn't want to kind of finish the area, I guess, in another part. I think this section deserved its own part. So I went back, we finished that room that I was talking about, and then we also finished the ceiling, the roof section here. So as you can see, there is a bit of detailing that went on into this roof. And like I'm even adding some more right now, because I didn't want it to be very flat. I didn't want it to be monotone. I didn't just want it to be very basic. Like when you look at the sides of the tower from where you actually land, you can see that there are a few things going on. Now I'm not gonna be able to recreate that one-to-one, but I think at least if I can just do something that makes it look a little bit more exciting than basic, then we should be pretty bloody good. And also it's going to help with the flyovers. So when I do some flyover shots and just showing off the areas, it's going to definitely look better when you actually see some things instead of just a plain stone roof with no details. So we're just filling up some of the gaps here. I really didn't have a plan on what I was going to say for this video, to be honest. We're kind of just going with the flow. I didn't even know if I wanted to talk for all of it or not, but I think for now I'm going to pause my talking. You can enjoy the building, and I will be back when we're actually covering some of the internals of this area. Alrighty, well, most of that is kind of done. I'm also, just setting up a little bit of detailing work for the roof. So you can see like that those, concrete pillars every 5 blocks. It's just to add a little bit more variation, height and color to the roof as well. So it's all going to be pretty good. But I'm just finishing up on this section for now. And then very shortly we are going to jump into the internals. So this section, I mean, it pretty much just speaks for itself really. There's nothing too crazy about it, but it's doing its job. All right, we're inside. We are inside now. This section, believe it or not, I actually I managed to do this entire section in about 20 minutes. And it's all edited down to about 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes. I mean, I spent like more time kind of going through some of the blocks and how I'm gonna kind of design it, and just kind of destroying and rebuilding blocks, so to speak. But I think this area is actually gonna come up looking all right. And like you can see how the area actually fits in this whole section too. So it kind of squeezes in between where the tunnels go to that, to that overpass area, and then it goes kind of behind it, and it fits in this void of the space. So I'm kind of building out. So I did have reference pictures to go off in this area. It's not a very exciting area. It's basically just empty storage. So I'm not going to spend too much time on making sure that it's very detailed and it looks very good, yada yada yada. I just want to make sure that it looks appealing, at least to a certain extent. So you're going to see I'm going to change things here and there as I build, just to make it look a little bit better, given the circumstances. But we're finishing up this room now. Unfortunately in this room, like these rooms are very dark in the game, and they have very strong lighting that kind of fill out the room. We obviously can't do that in Minecraft, so we're gonna go for some nice ambient lighting that's gonna make the room just dark enough, but also it's gonna light it up nicely as well. And with this shader as well, it is going to look pretty good. So as you can see now, I'm kind of destroying and rebuilding some of it. So I'm just matching the height, because the height in this room is kind of full height. So it does match where the initial ramp that goes to this area goes downstairs. So I'm just changing a few things as well, just to make it a little bit more appealing, and I think it's gonna look pretty good. So like I said, it's not a very exciting area. It's just storage. I don't know what I'm going to do for the actual storage sections now, but let's just build a room, fill the walls, and then we'll worry about everything else much later, because there's going to be a lot more things coming in the next couple of videos. We're setting some good ground on how this whole world is actually going to come together with the Destiny Tower. Now I'm building the roofs here as well, the ceiling here as well, and I'm just playing with different heights and slabs just to kind of mimic the way it is in the game a bit. There's very thin, it's like metal railings, are they, if that's what you call them in the game. So just trying to mimic that. There's also the yellow handrails and stairs there, they go down to that secondary area. And here we have it, guys. We are at the end of the video. It has come actually very quickly. So the storage area is all built, and we will take a look around. It's actually looking pretty close to what the game is. If you go in game and have a look in the area, you'll see. Maybe I'll do like a side-by-side comparison as well in one video. And then we go directly down. We can go back to this overhanging area, and then back through the tunnels, and we make our way towards kind of where the hangar entry is. There's the hangar. If we drop down, and then we can go back. So yeah, part 14, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have made it this far, part 15 is coming very soon, and I shall see you all again very soon. Thank you very much.